Welcome back to Off Topic. We're back another week.
$1.
And yeah, we got Denizhan on.
Yeah, man.
What are you saying, bro?
Feels really good to be here.
What's your name?
My name's Denizhan.
Where you from?
I'm Turkish, bro.
He's Turkish,
Yeah, I'm Turkish.
international student just like me.
Yeah.
Describe yourself in 5 words.
Describe myself in 5 words, yeah. Passionate.
Passionate.
Beast.
Beast. Okay.
You
You went that much for Beast earlier.
Hey, no.
UFC.
No.
This
UFC,
guy.
you want to talk about UFC?
You want UFC?
Nah,
These
these-
man have been pissed at me because I've beaten them. all.
You man.
UFC.
No, that's back.
I've been watching these man. Before we left, I was on like a 7
because
win
you
streak.
fucking grapple all the
He
time.
has to come to throw me.
Yeah, he'll give you one good hit and
Yeah.
start giggling.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, the giggle.
it's
I hate
mad
the
at me.
giggle so
Wait, but
much.
he's playing against
They
each
hate
other.
me 'cause they hate me.
Yeah. So you know the UFC game, yeah?
Yeah.
UFC 3. So we're just playing each other, against each other. So you can select characters and stuff.
Like,
What's your
who's
favorite
the
character?
Favorite
Be-
character?
Or fire?
I don't know. As long as I get to grapple with them.
Souza though.
Souza.
Yeah.
Souza.
It's easy for me.
Before we jump into UFC, let's introduce Denizhan a bit.
Yeah.
What do you?
No, I think that was a good introduction.
Tell them who you are, where you're from, what do you study?
So I'm Turkish, yeah. Obviously,
Turkish.
the only Turkish guy here. I study management. Trying to be a CEO.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Trying to be a
Yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
Trying to be a CEO.
Come
I'm trying to get that
Come
bag,
on,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Big money.
So that's about it, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fair
right.
enough.
Turkish CEO.
Now, why do you love UFC so much?
Oh, fam, UFC is so much fun. You know what it is? It's not the fighting aspect, but it's just the characters and the
Yeah.
like the personalities of the
I don't
fighters.
like seeing people get fucked up, you know. Like,
You just
in
like
UFC.
seeing people get fucked up.
yeah.
That's kind of weird, you know.
What'd you say?
That's kind of
It's
weird.
not weird. I like it, you know. So seeing a bit of blood on the floor
Like blood.
sometimes.
Like to draw blood.
What'd you say?
Like to draw blood.
I don't like to, but I like watching other people draw blood.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
So
Wait, who's actually your favorite UFC fighter?
in real
Like
life,
all time.
all time, yeah. Chuck Liddell.
Who?
Chuck Liddell. You know Chuck
I
Liddell?
actually don't know who that
I'm a
is.
newbie to
I
it.
know,
Man, he's like an OG guy. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know what it is? Do you remember the PSP?
Yeah.
I used to have the UFC game there. I used to use Chuck Liddell badge.
I didn't even know UFC did games. on
Yeah,
PSP.
yeah.
That's
It
mad,
was so
dude.
much fun.
It's actually crazy. Like the mechanics of it, it's nuts.
On what PSP?
I know on the
Oh,
PSP.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
it's
it's
crazy.
Yeah, I have to get. I actually have to get UFC. I've never played it
facts.
on
Yeah,
the
so much fun.
PlayStation.
Might play the next game.
Yeah.
My goat's definitely Khabib though.
Khabib. We go
Yeah,
Khabib.
definitely.
Thing
Like
is,
for our generation, Khabib.
I actually don't like Khabib, you know.
Why not?
Thing is, I just don't like watching like grappling stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
way more
fair
fun
enough.
on
It's
foot.
more like
But
just.
that's why I like Izzy so much.
He's
It's just like
constant.
Yeah,
versatile,
Israel
Yeah.
Adesanya.
Yeah,
he's sick.
Stylebender.
I actually love
Shout
him.
out to Stylebender.
I actually
Yeah.
love him. He's crazy good.
Yeah, he's fighting Jan Blachowicz. 16th of March.
16?
Yeah,
That's what UFC
Yeah.
25.
That's a
Nine.
crazy event, you know.
259?
258. 258.
258? No,
259.
260.
260.
No, it's
It's
260.
260.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, I'm so
Yeah.
excited for that night. They got 3 championship fights that night.
What do you think of that new guy?
Chandler.
Yeah, Michael
Michael
Chandler.
Yeah, that guy's cold.
Yeah,
He had a
what's his
crazy
name, like,
debut.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy just
he's
came
so
out
good,
from
isn't
Bellator just
Crazy debut.
Crazy guy,
messing
man.
shit up.
He's the number 4 contender right now
Yeah,
for light heavyweight. No,
No,
lightweight.
just came in and he's already
Yeah.
number 4.
He's so
He's
good.
coming for the top.
Things I kind of feel bad for Dan Hooker though.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
outside.
So sad.
Yeah, he
He
went
went
outside,
so
didn't it?
sad.
But it's
Yeah,
the nature
Dan
of the game.
Hooker.
Yeah,
You got to keep up,
It is what it
otherwise you
is.
get left behind.
He had like what 4 losses under his belt.
yeah.
3 losses under his belt going to
Mm.
fight.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? He's Australian, yeah, and in Australia they have like no quarantine and stuff.
Yeah.
And he came to Dubai
Yeah,
to fight, and he was in quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah.
He lost, and he had to stay there for like 14 more
that
days
is long.
to go
Wait,
back to
wait,
Australia.
where was that again?
Long.
What?
Where was that? Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Australia and New Zealand. They banged.
Oh,
it.
speaking of Australia and New Zealand, interesting you mentioned that. Interesting you mentioned Australia and New Zealand.
They banged it right with COVID.
They banged it. What is? We've had an interesting like couple of discussions based
Yeah.
on like banged it.
that
Have New
is-
Zealand or Australia banged
It-
it?
It's because
It is, though.
your eyes
Have they?
like you're talking about. Okay, we say they banged it,
Yeah.
but it's like you're saying consider the factors that they banged it, but it's like they didn't really have COVID like that. So how can you say they
No,
banged
no,
it?
no, no. Thing
Of
is,
course they banged
They
it.
literally got like their population density is like what 100th of
Yeah.
the UK.
Yeah.
Like regardless of whatever happened, they
But
will
no one was
always be
comparing
like-
them. No
What'd
one
you
was
say?
comparing New
No,
Zealand
people, the thing is, people
to
are comparing them.
the UK.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh my god, I really wish I was in New Zealand right now. Okay, go to New Zealand because you're not gonna go. You're just virtue signaling at this point.
Again with the virtue signaling. He's
And
back.
I don't think I don't think it's virtue signaling though. It's so my argument was
Yeah.
I was purely appreciating the way New Zealand handled it, even though, let's say even 2 people got COVID,
Yeah.
they still handled those 2 people very well compared to other countries. Like, what's the UK doing when someone gets COVID?
No, but listen, like the UK is doing a terrible job of it. But at the same time, if you start holding the UK to the same standards as New Zealand, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Like they are 2 completely different
that's true.
countries. Like we're a very economy focused country. There are a bunch of farmers over there. No offense, I'm sorry. But just that whole slang, like dialect. Like when I say farmers, I don't mean you're physically farmers. But
Yeah, try to recover. Yeah.
For like argument's sake, you're farmers compared to the UK. So like, of course, we're gonna deal with it like much worse.
No, but did we deal with it? Wait, what do you mean deal with it much worse though? We dealt with
No,
dealt
you mean
with
like
it
it's
in a
just
bad
gonna
way.
be more difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be more difficult.
It's going to be more difficult, but we still didn't manage it well.
Oh, of course we didn't manage it well, but at the same time, I just don't like the fact that everyone just constantly comparing New Zealand and America. It's like comparing like a lightweight fighter and a heavyweight fighter, like they're 2 different complete classes.
But is there a reason to like get annoyed? So it's like when you're saying it, you're getting annoyed. You're getting annoyed as if the UK did so bad. So like, why do we have to hear about New Zealand doing so well? Like, just shut up. Like, you
No,
did
I
well,
don't think
forget,
like of course New Zealand should be
you're
celebrated.
just getting angry that UK
I'm
didn't
not
do
getting
well.
angry,
So, like,
but I
when
just
you
feel like
see,
people are putting New Zealand on a pedestal.
So like
And
when you see videos from Australia and New Zealand, like does it make you happy or does it
Yeah,
make
of
you
course
jealous?
I'm happy. Like,
Oh,
people
fair
are out there
enough.
like not
Jealous.
dying.
Yeah.
Nah, I would say it's definitely
Yeah,
jealousy
it does sound like that,
because you
yeah.
wish you had that here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing is,
And then
like,
who's the virtue
no,
signal?
the
then?
thing
Yeah,
is, to some degree, I don't because I kind of like how things are right now.
Why?
But okay, at the same time, to some degree, I'm definitely like playing devil's advocate. But at the same time, I just don't. I feel like it's just like this whole idea of just constantly comparing UK and New Zealand and Australia is just like it's so futile. What is it?
Next to this situation.
What'd you
You
say?
have to consider like the vaccinations as well. Like,
Yeah, in the end
so
game,
far
like
ahead.
we're literally so far ahead. Even what did they announce today? By July, they expect every
What are
single
the-
person to get a vaccine.
So that's the first jab. So is it on the
Yeah. The thing is, that
Exactly.
was wrong. We
Exactly.
can have a conversation about that as well. It's definitely not.
Because apparently so many people were saying that they aren't even receiving the second jab.
Yeah, people
They're
aren't
just getting the
receiving
first jab.
They've
And that's it.
pushed it up from 2 weeks to 6 weeks to like 12 weeks.
I
now
heard that
or
only 500,000 people got the
Okay, and
second vaccine.
if you're bringing the comparison argument that why you're comparing to New Zealand,
something. Yeah.
okay, take UK and compare it to their class level countries with by economy wise.
Yeah.
So if you take the US or India or any other country
Like
that's
EU.
currently rolled out the vaccine, the US and India, are the top 2 countries to have vaccinated more than 100,000 people or a million people in like
Yeah.
34 days.
Yeah.
So why isn't the UK doing as well as those countries now?
I think they're doing very well. Like,
What, 50 million?
15 million, no, 16 million.
yeah, we're on 16 million jabs for a
And we,
population.
like, you
No,
got-
but that's
you
the
got-
first one. I'm talking about a complete vaccination. You've
Yeah.
finished the vaccination. You don't have to take any more jabs. You're vaccinated.
But how many have America and India got?
I don't know, but I read today in a stat.
Yeah.
So, in India, they've finished 1 crore, which is what 100.
100,000?
No, 100,000 is a lakh, so it's
10,000.
a million. I
Oh,
think
oh, okay.
a million people. I think, have been vaccinated in 34 days,
Like,
and that's
for-
the second
both
fastest
doses.
in the world, behind the US, who did it in 21 days. I think the US did it.
But at the same time, you have to remember, like, this is where, like, if you want to speak about the UK, we can speak about the UK. The problem with the UK right now is, of course, they've got like a huge stockpile of vaccines, but they're also trying to shift a lot of them off to other countries.
Yeah.
So like they're not for some reason we've decided to like throw all scientific evidence out the window, and they're just going for this one shot thing and just hopefully. That's
I just
working.
think the UK is like, they have the resources, but they're just incapable of
It's not
managing it.
incapable. It's capitalism. It's just whatever.
It's
like,
capitalism. Even you
yeah.
read about what we read in the news. There was like a theory that I don't know if it was a theory or fact, but Matt Hancock, the health secretary of the UK, he was giving out contracts
Oh yeah,
to his friends
Yeah.
to supply like PPEs and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
but
when
it's
you
all
think
of them.
about it.
I'm
it's
pretty sure
capitalism,
he's like the
but-
5th person in the cabinet who's literally been like
Yeah,
baited,
accused.
like caught red hand since like last April. This is like the 5th time he's been called out, because even like a month and a half ago he was called out because someone did a Freedom of Information Act. In 10 days, him and his team spent like £45,000 on takeaways on this one restaurant.
Mad.
Wait, 45,000.
Yeah, £45,000 on one restaurant. Gauchos. Like,
Gauchos. Where do you reckon he ordered from?
I think it was some Vietnamese restaurant. They did 9 orders
What,
and they spent
Nobu?
45k.
Maggie ordered no boo like
Stupid.
just every day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what is
Yeah.
So something along those lines.
On the topic of ordering,
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
what's your favorite place to order?
My favorite place to order. Thing is, you know the Ego we got, yeah? The milkshake and the burger was beautiful. These man didn't like the kebabs, but it was actually so
So
nice.
I've only had the burger from there.
You had the
Wait,
milkshake
does
as well?
Oh yeah, I got the milkshake. Yeah, milkshake as well.
The
Wait,
milkshake
does
was so
does
nice.
Turkey have Uber Eats?
No, we don't. But like we have something similar to that.
Yeah, same. Even India
Yeah.
has something. What do you have in Turkey?
It's called yemek sepeti. So like, but like we had it for time though. Like it was like we had it for like 2 years before Uber Eats came out.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we're actually pioneers.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
But,
India
But
it's
like the
called
thing is,
Swiggy.
you know, with Uber Eats, yeah, you got third party delivery
It's
drivers.
theirs.
Yeah,
Oh,
with this
okay.
one, the restaurant delivers it to you.
Oh, okay. So Uber Eats has something similar. Have you used their drivers? Or?
So they're like full time
Yeah.
employees. of
Kebab
the-
Rush does that. I think Kebab Rush has
yeah,
their
quite a
own
lot of
drivers.
restaurants on Uber Eats you
Yeah.
can use your own drivers. as
Yeah,
opposed
so
to their
basically
drivers.
that's what we have.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, wait. So what was your favorite
It's like
restaurant
Just Eat then.
to order from?
In here,
Yeah,
yeah,
uni.
in uni. Ah man, I said ego, but I'm thinking, yeah. If I say McDonald's, is it gonna be too boring of an answer?
To be fair, because you don't
McDonald's.
order very often, but when you do get McDonald's.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe he pays the £4.
yeah, facts.
Delivery
Nah, the thing
fee.
is, you know what it is? I order like what, once every 2 months. Yeah,
Yeah,
might as well.
yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, fair
I
enough.
don't think it's crazy, but fair enough.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't order as much.
No,
as
but like you might order every night, innit?
Yeah,
Not me, not me, not me.
They're giving me 25% off, 50% off free delivery. What can I do? I'm just a victim.
Just a victim.
I'm a
man.
victim. That's what I am. I'm a victim.
Yeah, what about you, Nahid?
Well, I don't know. Well, I like
Too many options.
too many options. Too many options.
Ginseng.
You got ginseng,
Ginseng's.
kebab rush.
GDK.
No one
Nah,
likes
not
GDK.
GDK. Not
No one
GDK.
likes GDK.
Definitely not GDK.
GDK is dead. GDK is not worth
Nah,
it. man.
GDK is so bad.
KFC.
Turkish, yeah.
What'd you say?
I hope they sue.
Yeah, calm. Let them come after me. What are they gonna
Don't
sue
sue
me
us,
for?
sponsor us. Sponsor us. No, it's this camera.
this
Sponsor
camera?
us.
It's that one. Oh my days.
Nah, I don't know. Where do you like to order from?
I would say Domino's.
Why are these men just
Dom-
whispering? Are you in a classroom or something?
Can we have silence on set, please? Silence on set.
Okay.
Nah,
like-
I would say Domino's.
Fair enough.
Domino's.
What's your
Even though it's
favorite topping?
expensive, but I would say yeah, Domino's.
I can't believe how often you order Domino's. It's actually crazy. You actually love
Do you
Domino's.
order it now? It's the 2 for Tuesday. It's
What's
every day.
your
Every day.
what's your go-to topping?
Go-to toppings: pineapple on pizza,
Hey,
of course.
Moodgast.
Yasin.
That's
He's
his
annoyed
piss.
with
Is
that
it
one.
actually?
Yeah, pineapple pizza.
Oh man, I thought you were joking.
Nah,
Wait,
nah.
I've never. How did you get pineapple on pizza?
Probably every time.
Say
Mad.
swear.
So is it just pineapple or do you have
No,
like,
no,
olives?
not only pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple, onions, peppers.
Say you get pineapple every single time. I did not know
Yeah.
that.
I
Yes.
just like
Jason's
it.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
There's
spoke
actually
about
been
it last time.
A
Pineapple.
traitor amongst us the whole time in Yasin's eyes.
I like the bromelain.
What does
Yeah.
a bromelain do?
It digests my.
Oh, is that the
Yeah,
enzyme that we talked about
yeah,
last
yeah.
time? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pineapple eats
Fair
you.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairs. What else has happened this week?
What else
What's
happened?
Fam, I actually did nothing this week, you know.
Oh yeah.
For the past 3 weeks, yeah, I've done nothing.
Yeah.
So I like an SAU, yeah. Like, if I don't have like any pressure on me, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'm actually
Yeah.
thinking, what are people actually doing in the pandemic? Especially like if
Trying to survive, innit? Like,
no, I hear that, but like in their spare time, like
I
especially
wouldn't
now.
say trying to survive.
like
Are you
most
trying to survive?
people just trying to find jobs, innit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fair
Yeah,
enough.
for a lot of people. Okay, in your downtime, like I reckon everyone's probably doing the same thing at this point. There's literally not much else you can do. How does
Yeah, I just play FIFA,
Play FIFA.
Play UFC.
crew. That's
UFC,
it.
Watch
play some
Power.
games,
That's
watch
what I do.
Power.
It's
Yeah,
actually
that's
crazy
what I
how much our screen time has increased.
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
lockdown.
Oh, you know my
Facts.
MacBook, yeah. My screen time's 24 hours. You know why? Because when I go to bed, I listen to like podcasts and stuff.
Just leave it on.
Yeah, so
That's
all day.
crazy.
That can't be good.
Yeah. So I average
24
like
hours.
23 and a half
That
hours
is
a day.
nuts.
That
on
is
my MacBook.
crazy.
That is
Yeah.
nuts.
But my phone's calm though. I have like 2 hours on my phone
Yeah.
because I like switch off my phone
Yeah,
during
you
the
use
day.
your laptop.
2
innit?
hours a day.
Yeah,
Nah,
fair.
my phone screen time is actually crazy because we're always just on Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Instagram.
I find when I'm
it's
at
just-
uni, I use my phone a lot less because I'm always just preoccupied with something.
I would say I'm the opposite.
Being opposite.
Opposite. Can you study but at uni or at home?
Nah, I can't study at home. Uni, yeah. To be fair, I can study at home. I'd rather not.
Things
What
I
are
could
you
just
gonna
study anywhere if I have like
Yeah.
enough pressure on me.
Yeah.
It's like with me, I don't care about
Yeah.
anything like the environment. Nothing. Just like I need to have like pressure on me
Yeah.
to study.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah, I have like SHU in like what, a month.
Yeah.
I've done nothing. Just can't do
There's
anything.
no pressure yet.
Yeah.
The pressure comes what a night before.
Yeah, the night before. Yeah. Now that's the thing though. Like, there's no point of me doing anything right now because I know that it's not gonna be my best work. But if it's
Yeah,
like the
fair
day
enough.
before, yeah, every sentence I write is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna
Fair
be the
enough.
best sentence I can
Yeah.
write.
We were talking about this earlier today.
What?
Do you reckon like your productivity increases as soon as you wake up? So let's say you work as soon as you wake up. Have you ever tested whether you're more productive in the morning, more productive in the night?
You have to be in it because you're actively forcing yourself to do work.
I wouldn't say you're forcing yourself. I'll just say you're a lot sharper in the morning because your mind is just fresh.
Thing is, I like to wake up early in it, but like with me, my most productive time is like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm so productive around those times because
Yeah.
like there's nothing else to do yet.
Yeah.
Like you men are asleep. Like there's no one outside.
I hear that.
No distractions.
Yeah, it's a no
Yeah.
distraction thing.
Yeah,
Before,
there's no distractions.
well, not recently, but like I always used to just do all nighters for my essays before.
Oh
night
yeah,
time is
last
crazy.
year,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
term two.
Yeah,
You're
like,
stressed.
like even like for, I think first and second uni, the library was my favorite place because because I could still do all my bullshit during term time. Towards the end of term time, just hit the library, put 12-hour shift, essays done.
We don't even have a library right now.
Yeah, no library.
Yeah, library's closed.
It is pretty sad. Well, hopefully, like
Youth Learning Grid is open.
Yeah, come on.
It's actually crazy how in the night, like the period from 12 a.m. to let's say like 6 a.m. that time period is just there's just like a different vibe to it. I don't know how
It's
to
just really
describe
calm.
it. It's so calm because
yeah.
the entire sea is just sleeping.
yeah.
Like everyone around you is just sleeping.
My favorite hours
Just
is
awake,
like 12
you're
and
just
4.
awake.
Is it?
Yeah, 12 to 4. It's so quiet,
So quiet.
so peaceful.
Everything just slaps.
Yeah, the vibe is different
Yeah, facts.
in the nighttime.
So in the future, would you rather live in like a city center, like London, let's say, which is like constantly busy,
That's interesting.
City.
or like
Countryside.
city, or like countryside, just quiet,
I
calm.
would hate to live in the countryside.
It depends on my age.
Like in 20 years. So you're going
20 years. Who knows if I'm going to be alive 20 years? I'm joking. Of course I'm going to be alive.
I hope so.
Nah. 20 years, man. That's crazy to think. 20 years.
I don't know. Like, that's like one thing I'm like very certain on. I think throughout my entire life, I'd want to live in a city.
Yeah, innit?
I
Thing is,
couldn't see
I just
myself
need
living
people around me.
out. Yeah,
Even
facts,
if I'm
man.
not talking to them,
Yeah,
I just like seeing people in general.
around, innit?
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, remember when we were dropping you home to Buckinghamshire?
Yeah.
It was like, I can't believe like people just live about there because it's.
Nah, I would say.
One interesting thing, right, is my friend does medicine and he was dissecting a human and like he inspected the person's lungs and it was all black.
Yeah, because of the city pollution.
Just because of city pollution, it was a non-smoker. This person was 80 years old and they had smokers.
That is nuts.
Just from living in London, and in East London. So.
Oh, yeah, you had to drop the
That's
East London. Why did you drop the East
crazy.
London? No. You had to drop the East London.
He had to drop the West. He was from East London.
Yeah, the subject.
The subject, yeah, he's from East
That's how
London.
bad it was.
The East-West London debate. We can wait for that for when Basti's on.
Yeah, that's our roots podcast.
Nah, but if that's the case in London, my lungs are finished. I've grown up in Mumbai. That's so polluted.
It's actually, do you think eventually Mars will catch up over here? Like after COVID's over.
Thing is, I was literally thinking about the same thing.
Yeah.
So are we ever gonna
What's gonna catch up?
So,
So
like,
you
are
know-
we like after COVID? Yeah. Even though there's like no virus because of the air pollution, are we gonna keep on wearing masks
continue
in
masks.
the future?
I don't think people in this country care,
No, but like
I
now
don't
we have the
think so.
habit of like wearing a mask. Yeah. Are we gonna like
I don't
continue
know if
doing
we'll
that?
catch on.
I don't think so. It's because of how much burden a mask is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact. Especially with glasses.
Yeah.
I think it would. If you're just in a packed tube, you'll just put it on. I think it'd just be
I don't
a
know.
natural reaction.
Who knows, innit?
So many people at uni used to do it before COVID was even a thing.
Yeah.
I remember so many people in first and second year they used to
Well,
wear
to be fair,
masks
it's like
'cause they
I remember
didn't
like when I went to Japan over there, like in Tokyo, they all wear like
they all
masks.
wear
and stuff.
masks.
Yeah.
But I
It's
reckon
because of
it's-
the air pollution.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of a cultural thing because it's
Yeah.
like growing up over there, they're probably more well exposed to there's
Yeah.
pretty bad pollution over
You
here.
reckon that's why like Asian countries were so good in COVID because
Yeah,
they had
facts.
the culture of
Yeah.
wearing masks.
Because
before.
Were they
one,
good?
they already had access to masks and stuff already,
Yeah.
and they're probably just cheaper over there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I reckon. Naturally, people are just like it's more authoritarian. People are just more inclined to listen.
I don't know. Coming back to the city or country life, I would say 20 years time I'd be living in countryside.
Countryside.
Yeah, I think I've grown up like in Mumbai. That's
Yeah.
like
as city as it gets. isn't
city
it?
as it's get, bro.
The cars, I can imagine.
I actually don't enjoy Mumbai anymore.
You don't?
I find it really. It's too polluted, too much traffic, too loud,
Yeah, fair
too
enough.
much stress, too much going on. Like I prefer like a more chilled out. And like if you're saying 20 years time, hopefully 20 years time we've made our money,
Inshallah.
have a family, like you're just chilling, you're just watching your kids grow up. Like 20 years down the line, I definitely would be one. I would want to stay countryside, just enjoy life.
How country are you getting?
I would say Midlands. If I was in the UK, Midlands.
No way.
Midlands still.
Yeah, therefore Midlands.
Fair enough.
Char Avenue.
Come back here.
Come back to this house.
South.
Come back to this house 20 years down the
Oh.
line. Go back to 122. Imagine just taking 122.
How would you man feel about? You man city people or
I'm a suburban baby.
suburban? I'm a suburban.
Nah,
I'm a
city.
suburban.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely taking
I just
C
need
as
the
well.
quick links everywhere.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't mind like taking extra time traveling if it's just a peaceful life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
that's all I want. I just don't want noise.
Yeah, when I'm done with being social in life, that's when I move into the countryside.
Yeah, that I would say 20 years. 20 years, I'll be 41,
Yeah,
42 maybe.
maybe 48.
Okay, so
How's
like
that-
here's the question: are you taking it
How
from
does
like
that
a
make
big
sense?
like 3-floor mansion, yeah,
Yeah.
or are you taking the Manhattan penthouse?
Penthouse.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
Like
that?
location, like New
Yeah,
York.
yeah,
Manhattan,
Wait,
like-
what was that?
Okay, so are you taking like a 3-floor like beautiful mansion, yeah, in the countryside, or like a beautiful Manhattan penthouse?
Yeah.
Which
Then
one are you
obviously,
Yeah,
The
see,
location, isn't it?
where countryside? Where's the mansion?
it's like
Wherever you like.
it's like really like
Wherever you like.
yeah.
Yeah, then I'm taking the mansion.
Is it?
If it's in Beverly Hills, yeah, of course I'm taking the
Beverly
mansion.
Hills.
This age.
Does Beverly Hills
Oh,
count?
this age.
But like yeah, Beverly Hills
This-
isn't
Beverly
countryside.
Hills
you
doesn't
know?
count. Like,
Yeah.
I'm taking anything at this age.
Yeah, it feels like taking
yeah, anything with it.
Oh, this age I'm staying anywhere.
Nah, I'm a city boy. I'm a city,
See,
boy.
boy.
City girl.
Yeah, can't, wait, would Bev?
Simply ignoring that.
Would Beverly Hills count as countryside?
Yeah, that's just
Definitely
not count. That's
no,
just
definitely
not
not.
country.
Is it?
Or like a huge mansion in Texas. Or
I'm talking about like
Yeah, like
Texas.
mid America,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
hella like
Thing is,
racist.
definitely not
stuff,
Texas,
yeah,
like-
definitely not Texas. Like,
Texas is freezing right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
They've got such a bad storm.
Texas finished.
Have you seen
Finished.
videos of it? Like how bad
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. You know what it is? Because like those houses aren't built for like
yeah,
rain and stuff.
Yeah, they're just not.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, no
they're
wonder
like,
like house in Texas are so cheap because
It's, what is it? It's like I think the other day I was checking the weather just in Texas. I was seeing it on my phone.
yeah.
It was like minus 15.
fucking
in
hell.
Texas.
Yeah, minus 16
that
degrees.
is nuts.
How'd that happen though? Like,
Texas.
Global
I think
warming,
it's
innit?
Global warming.
yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely smells.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did
It was
snow.
a winter storm. Do you man
Apparently
see
it snowed in Saudi.
No,
Yeah,
no, the
yeah,
thing
I
is,
saw that,
like,
yeah,
I've heard so many.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It snows in the desert.
It always does.
Yeah, I think it does.
It was
always
just
snow
like
in
a fake
Saudi.
caption going around saying, "Oh, this is the first time
Oh,
it's snowed in
global
Saudi."
warming.
Unfortunately. It's one of them ones, isn't it?
You reckon global warming's a real thing?
oh yeah, 100%. yeah.
Nah. There are people that
Did you see Ted
can
Cruz's
test
tweet?
it.
When I believe in global warming when Texas freezes over
Yeah.
and then it just froze
It
over.
did, it did.
Tweeted it, like 4 years ago.
You know, my thought process on global warming is actually, I wouldn't say it's controversial, but I think global warming
It's fake.
is, I wouldn't say it's fake. It's a natural phenomenon. So it's a naturally occurring thing.
Yeah, of course.
The weather is meant to change. The climate is meant to
Yeah,
change.
but not at
We're
the
just
rate that it's
speeding up the
going at.
process.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
That is
humanity has like
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
speeded that up.
Yeah, we've just speeded.
Yeah.
We just sped up the process. That's it. There's
That's
nothing
what-
else to it.
that's
It's a
what, like-
naturally occurring
But that's
thing.
what that's climate change. But that's where global warming differs, I think. So climate change is
Yeah.
natural, but I think when
Yeah.
you talk about global warming,
Global
that's
warming is like the ozone
man-made.
depletion.
Yeah, it's like
and
man-made damage.
the Earth just heating up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, isn't that just climate change? The Earth is heating up. Your climate
No,
is
but
changing.
the Earth heats up
'cause-
naturally, but then
Yeah, but like this is at a
This is
like
man-made.
unnatural rate though.
yeah, this is unnatural rate. I think
Like
that's
civilization, like for it to happen, industrialization is eventually going to occur, isn't it?
yeah.
It's like it's technically, it's just going to happen, isn't it?
It's just a
Yeah.
natural phenomenon. Like we're just speeding up the process because we're manufacturing at this rate, this rate. And don't get me wrong, you should definitely move towards clean energy,
Yeah.
green deals, wherever, and your company should be focused in that direction towards zero carbon emissions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you consider like, oh my god, climate change is such a pressing issue, I would say it's a pressing issue because we're speeding up, but it is still a natural thing. It is still naturally happening.
Thing is, I don't know, because there's a whole sort of study into it. It's like looking at it's called like ecocide, like
Yeah.
and that's where you got like extinction rebellion coming in and stuff. Like, is the argument can be made is how like it's not very natural. Because if you look down into it and then analyze how a lot of companies are, they're very negligent about it.
Yeah, that
Um,
definitely.
And I think that's where it just comes down to. It's just like our negligence is just killing us.
Yeah.
And it's you can take. I
But
think it's very.
wouldn't you just say it's like the Ice Age? climate change is
Nah.
just like the ice age.
Thing
man.
is, like, if you speak about in the sense that like humanity was always going to reach this point, like this
Yeah.
like industrialization etc. is inevitable, then calm, like it's a naturally occurring thing. But I don't know, like compared to the ice age, I think ice age is like a natural phenomenon.
Yeah, an ice age was just a change in climate.
Yeah, but it wasn't induced by like man-made, like
We don't know that. Like, we don't know it wasn't induced by man-made, but we don't know
Yeah.
what was happening at the time. The atmospheric changes. We don't know
I mean, you could,
how it happened.
that's where like,
Oh,
like
we do probably know how it happened.
Yeah.
We haven't read into it.
yeah. It's
How
but
the
it's
ice
not,
age
it's,
happened.
it's not it's not the same, is it though? Like the
Yeah,
ice
like
age versus
the difference is that now we have the chance to like change it.
yeah.
We're actually in control right now. I feel like
we can slow it down.
Yeah,
We can
definitely
slow it down,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
We can even
And that's why,
improve
like,
it,
we are moving towards green
yeah.
technology,
Yeah.
green energy, clean energy.
So
Definitely a good thing.
like, so let's say hundreds of years ago when industrialization didn't occur, do you guys think that there weren't sudden changes to climate?
No, there definitely was.
But I don't think at this
But,
rate.
it's, but it was always like,
how can we tell?
Yeah, but like
because there's, it just depends when you look at it. Because you got like certain natural phenomena which do gravely affect it, like volcanoes and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back, I'm sure at some point in like human history you'd find like like a massive, I don't know, if a ring of fire, I'm sure you'd find something to do with that back when it was, I don't know, more volcanic.
Yeah. But like the thing is like that's natural, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like the thing we're talking about right now isn't natural because it's
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
To be
it-
fair, if you consider like my argument, it doesn't even counter people that advocate for climate change. It
Yeah.
actually counters people that don't advocate for it. Because people that say climate change is fake, they're deluded,
100.
definitely.
Yeah.
And take offense in that. I actually don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah.
You're deluded if you think climate change is fake, but at the same time, I don't know how to frame it. It's like if you're protesting to raise awareness about climate change, I feel like you don't need to. But if you're protesting to raise awareness that companies are doing something that's speeding up climate change,
Yeah.
then it's acceptable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But just going out there and saying, "Oh my days, climate change is such a big thing, we need to take action now."
It's a virtue signaling, isn't it? Yeah.
It is a form of
Yeah.
virtue signaling.
That
I
thing
think
is, I'll
it's,
give it to
it's
you. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I
definitely
know,
what
but
you're
then
saying.
when you call it virtue signaling, it treads a line where it's just
About
raising
raising
awareness.
awareness.
'Cause the
Yeah.
average
yeah,
Joe
that's
doesn't-
true.
The average Joe listens to, your notable politicians. Say,
Yeah, true.
That's what it is.
No, but
So
like
what,
the
that's
thing
true.
is, there's protesting, raising awareness, and then there's like giving a specific solution. When you just go out there and protest on climate change, yeah, you're not giving a solution. You're just being like,
Ah,
fucking
but you need
useless.
those people sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
I also
about, like,
think it's
looking
like saying, let's say the government came out and said exactly what I said,
Yeah.
and they said that climate change is a naturally occurring thing. People wouldn't give a shit then about reducing carbon emissions, this that, because they'd be like, yeah, it's a natural occurring thing. Why do I care? Like, so I feel like they put so much weight on climate change, even though they know I'm assuming they know it's a natural occurring thing, but they put so much weight on it just to make sure that companies are aware of, okay, no, we shouldn't pollute this, that, and we should look for cleaner technology.
Then again, like the implications of climate change are like massive, or can be massive. So do you not think that sort of like justifies it, like the attention it garners?
I feel like my argument comes from you're slowing down the process of it. That's purely it. So the implication of climate change is inevitable. It's always gonna happen.
But like, don't you think that we have enough technology like even reverse it?
I don't think
Because
so.
like
I
Elon
don't
Musk
think
is
we can
talking about
prevent
like a transfer
No,
Mars
but
into
here's the
like a
thing,
habitable
like,
place.
There's,
I feel like we have technology.
you know
to,
what
like,
it is? Like actual scientists
Revert.
have come out and said, and they've created plans and formulas of how
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, how would you prevent against a natural disaster? You can't.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to like, in terms of like, this
You can't
situation
reverse
here,
it.
You can't reverse it, but there's stuff you can do to slow it down.
No,
so
but
you
like
can minimize the damage.
Yeah, but like thing is, the issue isn't the natural like the things you're talking about, like volcanoes and like the Earth naturally changing temperature. It's the human input
Yeah.
into that, which is accelerating that.
Yeah, then
Which we
you should
can
definitely
slow
slow.
down.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You should definitely slow down man-made creations that are harming the environment. So like factories and this and that. Obviously, you should.
No, but like
Yeah.
thing is, it's kind of like hypocritical for us to say that because like we're like using those.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like these mics, this T-shirt, like we benefit from that.
If not in our generation, which do you know what I mean? So say we do push it to the back of the agenda in this generation.
Oh
next
yeah.
generation, what happens then? Because it's them that this is
It's their priority.
Like,
I'm
the
joking.
implications of this is nothing that really
Yeah.
Affects us
may
much.
not see us.
Yeah.
If it does. may
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. Definitely.
I think I think it's interesting as well. We have to, the question how you have to ask the question: is it possible to? Is the framework there for us to actually slow it down?
Definitely.
Because a big part of it is industrialization, and
Yeah.
it all just links to like capitalism,
Yeah.
and then just like taking advantage of like labor markets and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like, can we actually do that? Can we actually cut back on profits to save the environment? I think that's just what it comes down to. And you know how you're saying earlier, like you think you can't prevent it. I do understand where you're coming from, because it's like, as much as you want to prevent
No,
it.
but like things
I'm
you
saying you
should
can't
like
prevent the
separate
effects
yourself
of
from
it.
the problem. So
Yeah.
you know you're talking about manufacturers,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But like we contribute to that problem because we demand things from them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
we
Fair
have to
enough.
change as
Where
well.
the demand? Where the demand?
Yeah, yeah.
They're only making
I
it
think-
because we're
Yeah,
demanding
yeah,
it.
facts.
That's
So we
basically
can't just say
it.
like, oh, you should change because they're like supplying our demands. Do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that is a very good point.
Yeah.
When you put it that way, yeah.
But then it's all population, isn't it? There's always going to be more demands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
How
the
do you
way it
solve
works.
that problem?
Mm.
On the topic of this is interesting, very interesting question. Goes slightly off topic, but that's the whole reason of the show. Nah, but think about this, okay? So, firstly, congratulations to NASA, by the way, because this achievement, this achievement is crazy. They landed on Mars. The Mars Rover successfully,
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it landed on Mars.
Yeah.
the rover, and huge congratulations to them because, in my eyes, that is a crazy achievement.
Is that the first time you did that?
No, I think we have landed rovers on
I think
Mars.
it's the first time
But I think this is the first time.
pictures and stuff.
I think this is the first time where the rover has landed and is gonna test out whether there are any living forms on Mars.
Isn't it
living
coming back as well? If it,
beings
my
on
bugger.
Mars. Sorry,
no, is it not meant to come back as well?
I don't know if it's gonna come back, but I know it's gonna send data back. Obviously,
Okay, yeah.
it's gonna
Well,
send back
luckily,
its findings.
Took coronavirus there.
Yeah, I don't know.
To
Maybe.
Mars.
That'd be hilarious. Imagine.
That would be crazy.
Imagine we took like a
Sending
phone
coronavirus.
coronavirus to
Yeah.
Mars, and then
Test
it's
it out.
mutated,
Yeah.
and then when we
And
send
then it
people
just
over
comes
there-
back. No, but let's say, so yeah, congratulations to them. We landed on Mars, but you have to restart society. You have to rebuild society on Mars.
Ground up,
Where are you
yeah.
starting?
Where am I starting?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Finding water first.
It's a new planet. Yeah, what are you doing? Finding water.
Yeah, it's like
Finding
Minecraft, isn't it?
food.
You just go find some water.
Just like
It's like
occupy land,
Minecraft,
innit?
occupy land.
Yeah.
You could just occupy land as
Yeah,
well.
just occupy land.
Great.
innit?
That is a great solution.
Yeah, come on.
Great solution.
That's the Turk in me.
Yeah.
speaking.
You know, it's interesting. Who actually like owns land on Mars? So it's
I
like,
think
it's
I think it's
divided.
countries. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is it actually
yeah, they
divided?
already
Yeah, I
divided
think.
out. Yeah.
I
they
don't
divided it
know.
up? No
Yeah.
way.
It's the whole concept, the whole idea of the space race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't
Who's
the US
first
claim
there?
the moon?
Like in
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the first one.
yeah, America claimed
I know the moon they partitioned. I know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I know they partitioned the Mars as well.
But at the end of the day, they were the first one on Mars. So like,
Yeah.
I don't.
So
I
like,
don't
I
think
can't
so.
like we can't.
I
take
thought
credit for
Russia
that.
was. I think Russia
I-
sent.
I- they-
Yeah, I think
Is
Russia
it?
sent a rover to Mars.
assuming there's no life.
Let's, assuming there's no
Yeah.
life on Mars. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, I think Russia. I think Russia sent a rover up, like a few years ago, maybe. I
Fair
don't even
enough.
know. But yeah, I was reading it. Some Russian scientists did send a rover up to Mars. But yeah,
it's so funny how these men choose like the space program over like feeding their own people.
Yeah.
Russia.
You know, thing is, you know,
yeah,
it's so
man,
funny.
I find it crazy. Like, I just find it crazy.
What?
This like.
They actually prioritize space over.
Yeah.
No, that was such a bold statement. that was playing in my head. Actually, I lost train of thought.
There's not much else to say. They just
I lost train of thought what I was
No,
saying
but, like,
because of how
even
bold
in
that
the
statement
Cold
was.
War,
Yeah.
Like they prioritize the space
Sending
program
people to
instead
space.
of
Yeah,
feeding
yeah,
their own
yeah.
people.
No, but that's what I mean. It's like a dick swinging contest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoever
That's the whole
can-
point. Yeah, it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
propaganda. Yeah.
This is so funny.
Yeah.
You know do you know how much the whole this Mars project cost?
How much?
$2.5 billion.
Okay,
Do
no.
you know how much the test and trace app cost in the UK?
Oh, I saw that.
23 billion. They spent a tenth of what we spent on this stupid test and trace app that
To
doesn't
send
work, and
someone
they
to-
send stuff. And
But-
they s-
Yeah.
I feel like that 2 billion is so worth the money.
100.
yeah, facts.
Thing
No,
is,
yeah,
I hate
yeah,
when
yeah.
people say that, oh, you're like spending money on Mars instead of feeding your people. Like, no, but like, it's different though. No, but like, it's different though because, no, but it's
On
different.
one hand, he's saying, no, they should prioritize feeding children.
No.
He's like, no, it's worth it.
No,
Actually,
but like,
spend
no, but
money
like,
on space.
but like the difference is America actually has money to like do other
Yeah,
stuff
they got
as well.
money.
Yeah, they got
They don't have money.
Not to
They're,
feed their people, but to
Yeah,
send
yeah.
stuff to space. Yeah.
the US doesn't have money. They're
So like the NASA,
they're like trillion dollar
the,
debt.
No, but they
budget.
are the debt. They just issue the debt to themselves anyway, so who
Yeah.
cares?
No, but like the budget they spend on the space program is really minor to their like entire budget.
I feel like
that's like 0.1%.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually know
uh,
that's like.
Yeah.
Sif and me were talking about it today in the morning. I feel like space, any achievement in space, so the moon landing, Mars landing, any findings that we do in space are actually one of our biggest achievements as a human race.
Yeah.
100.
Like imagine landing on Mars, like you're landing on a different planet. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
If it even exists, that is.
And this is an interesting question as well. So, would you say there's a greater value in sending someone to Mars,
Yeah.
or the fact that we've developed a technology that allows us to control a spaceship or a rover that's gone to Mars from our home? What's a great achievement?
I think the first one,
Sending an actual
yeah,
person there,
yeah, like a species from another
or the fact that
planet.
we've created a
Yeah, yeah.
technology
Another
Thing is, like, the
to
first
send a
thing, I
rover
think-
there
I
and
think
control
the-
it from
I think
our
the
home.
first one's more
But isn't it
impressive.
more difficult to send someone to Mars?
Yeah, like a person.
Yeah.
Successfully sending a person to different
Yeah.
planets.
Yeah,
is
definitely.
crazy.
But it's also crazy. Let's say we had sent people to Mars, and we now developed the technology to allow us to send people to Mars or send spaceships to Mars, and we can control it from home.
Yeah.
I find that like a crazy
See,
achievement.
that is
What
that.
did it say?
Is it?
I don't know.
No, because
It's
if someone like, so it's like you're driving a car or you have a self-driving car.
Yeah. No, but it's different though because like
But to be fair, both achievements are enabled by like massive improvements in technology. So
Yeah.
I understand where what he has to come from in terms of they're one and the same.
But I don't think it's a one-to-one comparison with the self-driving
Yeah.
thing because at the one end you're sending your own species from one planet to another,
Yeah.
Crazy.
and then the other one like self-driving's still sick, but like
Yeah.
it's not that big of an
Because
achievement.
the only thing with the
Compared to
whole,
I think it is.
No,
yo.
compared to sending someone to Mars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because do you wanna say?
Yeah, I'd say sending a person.
To Mars.
The biggest difficulty in that is the conservation of life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. That
Yeah,
is the.
That's true.
Because in terms of like sending like a robot to Mars, like I think it's a massive achievement, but I'm not really surprised. Like given the nature of technology on this planet today,
Nah.
but purely based off the fact that you have to like conserve that person's life
Yeah.
on a planet.
I think it's a very solid achievement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it definitely is, but I think for argument's sake, I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to say
okay,
that. Yeah.
Like if you're comparing that, like it was just something that, like I was thinking about. It's like we've, as a species, we've actually created a technology that allows us to send rockets and spaceships and stuff to different planets in our galaxy or in our solar system, and we have the ability to control it from our
Yeah.
house. Like
Yeah.
I saw a video today on TikTok of this like Argentinian scientist who's been working for NASA for like 35 years,
Yeah.
35 plus years, and he's been in charge of or he's been a part of 5 Mars missions
Yeah.
that NASA have conducted. Like he successfully landed 5 rovers on Mars,
Flipping how-
and it was just a video of him celebrating
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy to think like that's an achievement.
How does it even
Like,
work?
that's-
Like, how do you even like preserve that connection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that is
The thing is there a lag between like Mars and Earth? So like when you do something, yeah, does it? How
12
much?
minutes. Yeah.
12 minutes.
There's
Oh,
a
that's-
lag.
That's not
12-minute
bad.
lag.
So
You have to-
That's why
yeah.
the whole rocket when it was landing had to be autonomous.
Oh.
The whole landing.
Oh damn!
Thing is, 12 minutes isn't that bad, you know. I thought it would be like 2 hours or
Nah,
something.
imagine though, like you're
Nah.
trying to move left, you have to wait 12 minutes.
You're
for
Mars
that.
though, like.
Yeah.
12-minute lag.
Yeah.
12 minutes. It's like it's longer to render this video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy to
That's
think
actually
about as well.
crazy.
But that's purely because it's just we have
You
much
know what-
cheaper systems.
You know what my like
Like
most.
the power they're using is obviously
You know
Yeah.
the funny sort of like when it comes to like hardware that NASA and stuff uses. The funniest fact one of my teachers always used to bang on about was when they sent the shuttle to the moon in the 60s. It had less processing power than a Casio scientific calculator.
That's mad. Oh, you know the so like they have to program the rockets and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it by hand.
They do by hand. Like,
yeah.
literally
So there was a picture of that. Have you seen that picture
Nah, I
of that
haven't.
one scientist who
who
was
had
stood,
it though.
who was
Who had it?
stood next to the books of the whole programming?
Yeah.
So like the book was as tall as her.
Flipping
Yeah.
hell. They,
That's crazy though. What you said,
processing
all your
power
teachers,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like to think a rocket back in the day had
way less
processing
I-
power.
like when he said that, like a calculator has more power. Like deep a Casio calculator, what it does.
Yeah.
Like the normal scientific calculator, it's pretty basic and it has more calculating power than more processing power.
Is that true?
Rocket.
Yeah. Mr. Sullivan. Who else?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do choppers.
Yeah. So it's I think that's pretty crazy.
Do you think space travel is gonna be a thing? in the
Yeah. Oh, it's
future?
already become.
No, as in like commercial space travel.
Yeah. Well, Virgin Space, isn't it?
Virgin's doing the. I don't know if Virgin's doing commercial space travel.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can-
Virgin's doing the Hyperloop thing. Do
Nah,
you know what
can,
Hyperloop is?
You can buy like a £2.5 million ticket. I think they stopped it now. Virgin
Two and a
Galactic.
half.
No, I think the Virgin one wasn't to the moon, but like you got
No,
like,
it's just a space.
just like
yeah,
go
yeah.
to space for like
Yeah.
a bit and then come back down.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're so it's
Wait.
Virgin Galactic. I don't know if what's happened to Virgin Galactic,
Yeah.
but I know Blue Origin.
That's Amazon's.
That's like,
yeah, that's Jeff
it's
Bezos.
SpaceX,
It's not Amazon.
and there's some other like Silicon Valley one. Between those three,
Yeah.
they're trying to.
Commercial space travel. I feel like
Commercialize it.
Musk is probably.
Oh,
got
did you
a
not
lot.
see? Bezos is the richest guy again.
He's rich guy.
I think it dropped. I think he dropped again.
Again?
Like Musk came back.
You guys just constantly fighting.
Yeah, they just. they probably like. I'm sure both of them just don't even care
No,
Oh, yeah.
who's on top.
I feel
They're
like
just
Jeff
living
Bezos
life,
is the
bro.
kind of guy to care. though.
200 billion,
Kinda gets scared.
190
Yeah.
billion.
It's one super villain, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too
The
many
thing
zeros
is,
to count.
I think it's so funny. Like, imagine that being your problem in life.
Oh, imagine Bezos wakes up. Yeah, he wakes up. He's like, oh shit. I'm the second person. I'm
damn,
not first
I got
anymore.
money, fuck.
I reckon he enjoys being second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think? I'd slightly be pissed though if I was
Yeah, you would.
marginally cut off the
You have
second.
like a weird power trip thing. I saw today India while we were playing UFC. We were so happy.
Powers.
Okay, let's say you're like the richest guy in the world, yeah?
Yeah.
How much of your money are you donating?
So quite a lot of it.
How much?
Thing is, I just wouldn't get to that stage. It wouldn't happen. No. If I'm being honest, like to get to that stage. you have
No,
to be-
hypothetically, you're there.
hypothetically.
You're there, yeah.
I reckon it will. If you subscribe to Off Topic, it will.
Yeah.
This one.
I'll donate to you.
Subscribe to Off Topic, it will.
Phrase that. Wait. I'll say it
Okay,
again.
hypothetically, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like 50 years old,
Okay.
and you're the richest guy in the
Okay.
world.
Okay.
So how much of your money are you donating? Like what percentage we're talking?
All of it. I'm joking.
But the thing is, I feel like
Safe for the economy.
yeah, it's even.
Surely you want to create your own charity, per se. That's it.
Well, to me, the thing is, I definitely. Okay, if I was, have you heard of the $1 club?
Nah.
So there's this thing with the $1 club. So it's, I think it's virtue signaling, but I think most things are
The
virtue.
$1 club.
So it's like all these like rich CEOs and stuff.
Yeah.
They make this huge statement. Oh my god, like I'm only gonna take a $1 salary.
Yeah.
I'd definitely like do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'd also hold like billions worth in like stocks and stuff. That's what they also do.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah,
I
just
think I'd be
investments.
interested in liquidating some of it and
No, but his question is, how much are you gonna just donate?
So like, would you enjoy holding money or would you enjoy giving away money?
I'd enjoy giving it away.
Fair enough.
Like I don't understand if you've got like, especially if you've got cash sitting around,
Yeah.
just give it away. Like Pablo Escobar, he was on. He had the right idea. Like this guy had billions sitting around.
You had the right idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you trying to?
No, not the first idea,
Yeah.
I have to admit, it was wrong. He was taking advantage of people and their drug habits. The second idea, what he was doing with that money, I have to respect it.
Which is Narcos once.
Yeah, what's Narcos once? I have to respect Pablo.
So I have something off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I was talking to Hamoud, yeah. So basically, you know, like in your mind, you think in a language, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say like you know English, yeah. Do you
Mhm.
think in English?
Yes.
So let's say you're deaf. So how do you think? So
I
like
just
do you
don't.
just do like hand signs in your brain?
Yeah, I
What do
think
you
it's
do?
just.
No, but you still know words if you're deaf.
Like, how do you know what words
If you
sounds
would've
like?
read it, like
Yeah, I think it would be. Just
Yeah, but what
English.
language have you learned to read it?
Yeah, but like thing is like when you
Yeah.
think, yeah, don't you like think in a language in your head?
yeah, of course, but
No, but like let's say like you've been deaf when you're born. Like how do you actually think?
No, but you would know English, innit?
and also you can spell out letters, so
Yeah.
like, they'll see it on. Oh, how do they?
It's just
Like,
what
do they have like a voice in their head?
It's just
That's what-
whatever you're taught, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, think about it this way. It's deaf people, regardless of like whether you're deaf or like if you're deaf, like no matter where you're born in the world,
Yeah.
like the local environment you brought up in, you've learned to communicate in that environment,
Yeah.
form of communication.
Yeah.
So whether that's you've grown up in England, or you've grown up in, I don't know, India, or you've grown up, I don't know, you've somehow been abandoned in the jungle and you've grown up with other animals.
Yeah.
You just learn to communicate the same
Yeah.
way they do.
No, but how do you think though?
I don't know, man.
It's not like I'm not even like talking about like
But,
communication.
but a deaf person can read.
It's not
Yeah, but
like-
how do they think though?
Yeah, but to be fair, even if they are doing sign language,
Yeah,
it's
sign
still
language,
like
huh?
understanding of
Yeah,
the
definitely.
So they have to understand what it means.
Definitely.
Fair
So I feel like they would just be thinking in English because that's what they're reading.
Why? Why do you think in English?
Read it out.
Yeah, they've read it out. They just don't know what it sounds like.
And
That's
there's
it.
like certain vibrations that they make.
Fair enough.
Maybe they're thinking vibrations.
Vibrations, you know.
And language isn't a form of a sound.
Yeah, language isn't binary, to be fair. Like communication is not binary, so it's not necessarily just
What do you mean it's not binary?
like it's not just like certain letters and stuff. It's sounds and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So it's not, you don't have to make
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the language
Yeah.
is more complex than just a sound.
Yeah,
It's not like language.
It's an understanding.
Yeah,
yeah.
Fair enough.
language is like a way of communication. It's just it's shapes and letters. That's it. That's language.
Yeah. Thing is, I was just gonna say, if you're a deaf listener, yeah, tell us, but like, how they can listen. Yeah, like, how they can listen. Okay.
We'll have some closed captions.
Yeah, that's a
On the topic of
Yeah.
like on this topic actually, if you had to lose one sense,
Yeah.
which
Taste.
one would you give?
The whole thing is this
taste.
question. I just don't like thinking about this question.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's-
Taste, easily.
Yeah,
Taste.
taste.
Smell.
Yeah, I
Smell,
reckon
no, I
smell.
love smell though.
Taste is way more enjoyable than smell.
What do you mean?
So it would definitely not be sight.
Yeah,
Definitely
sight
not.
is hands off.
Yeah, sight and hearing.
Can you lose touch? Is that a thing? Yeah.
Yes,
So what
it's
are the
5
senses?
senses. Out of the 5 senses, so sight, smell, hearing,
Taste,
taste, and
vision.
no, I said
Eyesight is
it's
it?
eyes, nose, ears,
Mouth.
mouth, and feel, like touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers.
I would say taste actually.
Definitely taste like. No, I think as it is, I can't taste anything.
I
I told
reckon.
you, man,
I
it's
reckon.
like-
Especially after COVID.
Yeah,
a lot of people have
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort of
for the
way
past
down.
Yeah,
4 months.
COVID.
Yeah. No, I haven't told you this.
What?
I think I get like really minimal enjoyment out of food for some reason. That's why I'm like so healthy with my diet because
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's
I've
easy
just lost
to-
my taste.
Yeah.
So that was actually one of the effects of COVID. That you lose your taste,
Yeah.
lose your taste and smell.
Everyone's
Nah, what were we trying to say, Denizhan? What were we trying to say? Nah, I'm joking. Denizhan doesn't have COVID, by the way.
Yeah.
None of us do over here. But
I think I
Yeah,
had
when-
it though.
when nah, definitely not. Yeah, when you I had COVID. We all of us have had COVID here.
Probably.
But yeah, when I had COVID, you lose your sense of taste and smell. And it's weird. It's a weird feeling because everything just tastes.
It's pretty
Like,
cool, isn't it?
yeah.
It's
It tastes like I don't even know how to describe it. It just tastes.
just texture.
bland.
innit? Just the texture.
Yeah, nothing.
it's
But
just
like-
water.
No, but water has a taste.
No, it's like all you do is you just feel the texture of it.
Yeah, it's just the
Oh.
texture.
But like
It tastes like metal. It tastes like you're having like let's say you just
yeah.
put a spoon in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Great.
But is that a bad thing though? Like, eventually you'll get used to it.
Nah, I
Like
like
compared
it.
to like other senses, yeah.
Nah,
That's
allow
like
it,
the
man.
most palatable one. I
Allow
feel.
it. I feel like you just lose a big part of life. Like a big part of life is
But
being,
you'll just be healthy though.
Would you say?
You'll just be healthy.
Yeah, but
But
like.
I reckon losing smell is. Because think about all the bad things you just don't have to smell now.
No, but like, if you lose your smell, yeah, you lose your taste as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they both connected?
Yeah.
Okay, hypothetically, say they were like.
Are they 100%
Hey.
connected, or is it not like nose, your smell, sorry, just helps with the taste of
Like-
food, improves it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps, but like,
Pretty sure
yeah,
there's
like if you
correlation
lose your smell, yeah, you can still taste, but like not as much.
Losing
Right.
touch isn't that deep.
Oh, it's weird
No.
though.
Losing
Nah.
touch, that means you're losing
Nah.
fingers.
Yeah.
You wouldn't feel, you wouldn't have feelings.
No. I don't think taste and smell are connected. By the way.
Oh yeah, they are. So like, if you eat something, yeah, next time just close your nose. It doesn't taste the same way.
That's why when you want to
Yeah, that's why it's different.
No, that's why when you drink medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold your nose
Yeah.
because you don't want to smell it.
No,
No.
it's-
So it doesn't taste as good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you go.
No, you hold your nose because you don't want to smell it.
no.
Yeah,
because
to
you
make
don't
it,
want
to make it more like
not
more palatable, innit? Because the whole point of it is to make it more
But
palatable.
you can still
so
taste it,
Yeah.
No, but not as
even
much.
though if you close your nose.
But you can't
No,
taste
but you're
it.
making it
Really
like
can't.
more palatable. That's the whole point. It's just if you like, you're not
Yeah,
smelling
fair
it, at
enough.
least you're just tasting it.
Losing touch is probably losing sight's definitely the worst. But
Sight,
losing-
not hearing though.
yeah, losing touch is losing sight is definitely the worst.
I'd say sight's probably the worst.
Sight is definitely the worst.
Sight is definitely the worst.
Alright, would you rather be blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Deaf.
Like I feel like when you're
No,
blind,
blind. Deaf or blind?
you think blind?
Yeah, fam, listen to
Yeah.
music. Like,
You can just touch it, man.
Deaf.
just
See the music.
Yeah, I just get enjoyment of seeing stuff. That's it.
Thing is, I've not seen like. Yeah, I like seeing stuff. I do like seeing stuff.
Yeah. Thank God we have all our senses here.
yeah, come on.
Did you not see
Question.
what happened to Ted Cruz?
What'd you say?
What happened to Ted Cruz?
What actually happened to you?
When he tried to go on holiday to that Texas thing.
Yeah, they had to come back.
AOC just called him out, and then he had to come back the next day.
AOC called him back.
Yeah, you know, like he like someone spotted Ted Cruz trying to like fly away from Texas.
Oh.
It was like he's leaving Texas to take a flight the next day back.
Yo, politicians are so funny, man.
So funny. Man.
I find it so funny how like people put politicians on like such pedestals. I saw some tweet earlier this week. It's like people put as much faith in a politician. No. Wait, what was it again? It was putting faith in the politician is the same as like believing a stripper when they tell you they love you. And I find that so funny.
No, but like the thing is it like why is it such a bad thing that he left? Like he can leave, innit?
No, but like,
So would you rather
your
him
state
be-
is literally in the middle of a crisis?
No,
right?
but
He's
like
going on holiday.
he's like the leader of that state, innit?
Yeah.
So like
be
shouldn't
there.
he leave to like make the best decisions for that
leave
state?
on holiday?
No,
No,
to Cancun.
He's mad on Cancun.
I'm speaking Dev's advocate.
Yeah.
No, but like,
You just can't defend him in this situation.
no, but like, would you rather him stay and like freeze?
Oh yeah, like your state is literally freezing over. Like
No, but isn't he like the main decision maker? So
Yeah.
shouldn't he be in the best environment to make the best decisions?
should he be in a environment to make decisions? He's on holiday. What decisions is he gonna want to make over there? Like, the whole point of him leaving, like ducking, is like, oh damn, I'm stuck in Cancun. I can't come back now.
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
So when you talk about politicians,
Yeah.
so fair enough, politicians might be bad. They might be doing whatever bad stuff. They might not be fulfilling what they said. But aren't you the one that put them there? Because you voted for them.
Yeah, facts. That's why you don't vote for someone who you're.
Yeah, so it's literally all power in the people.
Yeah.
It's not that easy though,
Yeah.
Why not?
because that presupposes like a perfect democratic system where like when you're voting, your voice is perfectly heard. But like,
Yeah, as in that's like saying like, oh, the vote may be rigged. This that like is the vote being counted properly? Is
No.
everyone actually voting? So is
Yeah.
everyone's voice
Not
actually being
necessarily,
heard?
'cause if the whole system is like from the core, if it's just not.
But I would
fair.
say like when you, it's like blaming politicians for not taking action. Oh, sorry. Actually, blaming politicians for anything is like blaming yourself because you voted for them. Like,
No, but they're
you voted for
representing
them.
oh,
you.
yeah,
Like,
blaming your politicians is your civic duty.
Yeah, like, ooh,
You have to hold them to account.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in you hold them to account, but I don't know. I feel like
You didn't vote. You didn't put them there so they could go on holiday. You didn't.
yeah, that definitely, that definitely, and like yeah, going on holiday, you can go on holiday, fair enough. Going on holiday during a pandemic, that's when it's a wrong thing. But I don't know, like on the topic of like, people are so quick to judge the politician,
Yeah.
but it's like
But
you're
like they're-
you're at the end of the day, you're the one that voted for them.
yeah, but like you think when you vote, like when.
Might not.
But you know what it is? With
They,
politicians,
that's you're talking on the opposition side, so you say, oh, fair enough, like I didn't vote for him. I want to
but
vote for this guy.
that's the thing. As soon as you put someone in power, you have to constantly like there's checks and balances. You have to constantly like make sure they're doing what you.
Yeah,
what want
you have to
them
hold
do.
them to account,
Yeah.
irrespective,
Yeah,
and every action they take has to be questioned.
yeah,
Yeah.
If it is controversial and such, and it has to be questioned. But it's like when people jump to like blame a politician and say, I don't know how to say it. It's like
They didn't vote for like a politician to do the wrong thing. They're not
Yeah.
taking the responsibility. That's why they're jumping on them.
yeah, I can see it. It's like jumping on them is basically holding them account.
yeah.
But it's like the way you change that is by not voting for them. Like that's the like
But you know
whenever
what,
like
when it
people
comes
bring
to-
up the whole like so there's so many people that say that Matt Hancock has done so much. He hasn't solved the pandemic. Boris Johnson's doing this that, but it's like yeah, next election just don't vote for them.
Yeah,
Go-
but
that's-
that is true,
get
but at
the
the
other
same
party
time,
in power.
you have to actively get onto them to make sure they're doing what you want them to do.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
If you never said
You have to
anything
hold them to
like,
account.
these man just run wild and do whatever they want. Like you have to
Yeah.
like call them out on their BS. But
Yeah,
I know where you're
definitely.
coming from because it's funny because like so what's the point you make? So it's like if
As in
you're-
like, obviously there's you have to wait till elections.
yeah.
But it's like, when you're blaming politics, so it's like people speak up against politicians and stuff, but it's like, isn't it just a form? I wouldn't say it's a form of virtue signaling. It's like saying you have to wait till election time, but it's like if you have a problem with a politician, just don't vote for them. That's the easy solution. Just don't bring them in power. Then they don't have the power to take actions that are going to affect you and that are going to piss you off.
Yeah, that's what you don't know that. Is that look at Biden, for example. Everyone voted Biden. Like a lot of not everyone. A lot of the Americans voted Biden in. They switched their votes over because he promised to do all these things, and he's just not. He's doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
No, but I think is most people don't like vote for Biden because they just didn't want to vote for Trump.
Yeah, it's
They just didn't
tactical.
want to vote for
Yeah,
Trump.
Yeah.
It depends.
So like in
everyone's got
Turkey,
different
yeah. So like I was I can like vote in Turkey, innit?
Yeah.
So I vote for like the left party, not because I like them, because I don't like the right one.
There's lesser of two.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm gonna switch up.
Sports.
Now fitness. I want to talk to you about fitness
Hey,
actually,
come on, that's my.
because like we've known Denizhan obviously first year. You've been my flatmate since first year, Lakeside.
Come on.
Flat 1 shout. No, flat 20.
Flat 20,
Shout out
Wait,
flat
what's
20.
flat wrong?
Nah, but that like I've seen Denizhan's transformation. I would say his transformation from first year,
Yeah.
long hair,
Hey, the man bun, yeah.
the man bun. I remember the man bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Tarzan.
yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
It's
been
been
a
a-
crazy transformation.
it's been a weight loss. It's been a weight loss, and then would you say a weight gain?
Nah, the thing is,
Like
it
a
was
bulk
more
up
like a
again?
recomposition. So
Yeah.
like when I came here, yeah, which was like what September of 2018, I weighed 71 kg. I still weigh the same, but I feel like I have like different muscle composition right now.
that's what it was.
Really?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
used to weigh 71 back in first year.
yeah, fam. I was bare skinny. At some point, I was like 68, and then I went to like 80, dropped back 70.
Yeah.
Fam, my weight fluctuation has been crazy.
Yeah.
Like for the past 4 months, I have finally found like some balance,
Yeah.
and I've
You've
been like
toned up.
70, 71 ish.
Consistency, innit?
Consistency.
Consistency.
And that's the thing, like this pandemic has been really good for my fitness. Plus
Yeah.
I injured my shoulder, and after I injured my shoulder I had to take a month break, which gave me a lot of perspective into like fitness, because I was at a point where like if I kept on going the way I was gonna have a major injury when I was like 20. But now that I was injured, I was like able to focus on different things, like rather than
Yeah.
doing like heavy weights, just focus on my abs, just doing upper body stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck legs though, I never
Yeah.
do
But that's
legs.
actually a crazy point that you said that
What?
Injury.
now your workouts were like you feel like you could work out better during the pandemic,
Yeah,
like being at home
yeah.
rather
I,
than
definitely agree. So
really.
Working at home.
yeah, like there's less
Fam,
pace.
you haven't worked in a month though.
What you say?
Yeah,
Oh, but
like, what
Thing
you on
is,
about?
thing is,
What you on about?
It's got me
Like,
there, it's got me
wait,
there,
wait.
It's got me there. But in the past, when I have chosen to
Yeah.
work out, it's like you got nothing else to do, so you're at home. You might as well.
Yeah.
I'm the-
No, the thing is,
I
like,
get so
If you don't have
demotivated. I just
access
don't
to
feel
like,
any
I reckon
motivation
if
to it.
you've had like a bench and stuff here, you probably use it. Like if you had like a bench, you had like a whole like.
no, it's not about like having stuff. It's about like utilizing the things you have in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So
That's
let's
true,
say
but I just don't I would say I struggle with the motivation for it.
Like, the thing is,
Yeah.
like,
Because
if
I'm
you
at
have
home,
to
I'm
work
just lazy.
out, yeah,
Why
you
do I have to
contemplate
work
about
out?
working out. Are you like, should I work out today? Should I not?
No, as in it's like, let's say if I had to go to the gym,
Yeah.
I know I'm purely just going to the gym to work out, to
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah.
So it's like, I have that motivation to step out of the house, go to the gym, work out, and then come home. But it's when I'm at home, my workout is I have to get out of bed,
Yeah.
open my gym mat, get the weights, and then work out at home. But I'm at home, so it doesn't really feel like I'm working out. There's no that intense vibe that you get in the gym. Yeah, the environment is it's not there. Like I just lose the motivation for it. I'm just thinking, do I really want to work out? I'm at home.
Thing is, like,
I get the ease of it
Yeah.
because there's no you don't have to change. You'd have to walk somewhere. You'd have to drive, or stuff like you'd have to pay a gym membership for. You just have to pay for the weights. But I don't know. I feel like going to the gym. So if gyms were open right now, then I would be a lot more consistent with my workouts than I am at home.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I'm really consistent with my workouts because, like, I have no other alternative.
Yeah.
So either I work out or I work out. Like, there's no, like, not working out mentality in me. Because I feel
fair enough.
so bad when I don't work out. So, like, yesterday, yeah, like, you man came back, we played UFC, I didn't have time to work out.
Yeah.
At 2 a.m., I woke up and did, like, 30 minutes of abs. because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I
That
felt
is
so
long.
bad.
That is
Yeah, I felt
long.
so bad. Yeah.
That is long.
That's a myth, you know.
Yeah.
How have you gotten more
Yeah.
consistent? Because you become really consistent lately.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, Sif's been consistent.
Yeah, like my best tool for consistency is just I just look at my body and I just think I'm actually improving. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually,
I see the
Yeah.
gain just like hops out. Yeah, fair
And
enough.
then like so just now when I've gone back to London, I haven't worked out in like 4 days.
Yeah.
I can already see like a bit of like
Need to get back onto it.
I'm eyeing to get back into it,
Yeah,
so
fair enough. It's
Yeah.
just that initial kickstart, isn't it?
Yeah.
you just need to like properly
No,
criticize
but like
yourself.
you gotta change your mentality though. So like you
Yeah.
talk about motivation, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm motivated to work out. I have like no motivation,
wouldn't.
but it's just a part of my life
Yeah,
that I
it's
can't neglect.
Yeah, I haven't reached that
Yeah.
level yet.
So like,
I haven't
don't-
reached that level
so
where
like-
it's a part of my daily routine.
so like,
I'm like, oh yeah, after workout, no, yeah.
So like,
Nah,
don't
definitely
wait
not.
for some like fucking magical moment to be like, oh, suddenly be a gym lad. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna happen. It's about consistency. And,
Definitely.
like, just like the consequences of not working out should be over the cost and the energy you spend working
Definitely.
Do you reckon it's like a routine
Definitely.
thing? Because like
out. Yeah.
the points where like I'm really consistent is when I've like built it into my routine. And
Yeah,
at
that's
this
what
point, it's
that's
like
what you said.
I just don't have a routine.
Yeah.
I'm just freestyling like through life at this
Yeah.
point. So it's like
No, but like the main issue is like, so like when when you get into a workout plan,
Yeah.
yeah, you're really motivated, you go heavy, you shouldn't do that. For like the first few weeks, you gotta take it easy.
Test your body.
Yeah, test your body because like, I've injured myself before trying
Yeah.
out new
as a
body.
personal trainer.
Yeah, yeah. So like, if like you have to be motivated, but like you can't go like 100% initially.
Yeah.
You gotta take it easy. So I remember the ab workouts we did.
Yeah,
That was,
I
like,
did
too
that one day.
Yeah.
Then Denizhan never saw me after.
Yeah.
I was finished.
You were so
I
motivated.
was finished.
Yeah, yeah.
I was finished, bro. I couldn't feel my abs for like the next 4 days after that.
That was actually
Yeah, it was fucked, man. But yeah, how much time do we have left? Done. Yeah.
Fair enough.
To end on a light note, actually, we did this last time. But end on a light question: what's your favorite muscle group to work out in the gym?
In the gym,
Favorite muscle group?
used to be shoulders, but like I injured my
Injured
shoulder,
them.
so I'm gonna say back.
Back.
Lats, yeah.
Fair enough.
Back and lats. I
What
love
you
back and
need.
I
lats.
like legs, man.
Yeah, you're
The
crazy.
satisfaction
bro.
of working out
You're
legs is
crazy.
I don't get it. Like, I
Legs.
actually hate working out like so
the
much.
Leg
is
workouts
so
are the
satisfying.
longest thing.
So satisfying. But the thing is, it's like it's not long. I reckon it's of all the workouts, like legs is just the shortest. Just do like 3 supersets, you're done.
But is it though? Like,
Is it the shortest?
Easily.
no, but like there's so many things you can do.
I
with
wouldn't say
legs.
it's the shortest. I would say legs is probably the muscle group that you isolate. So there's just one day you have where you just do legs, and probably
I don't know,
you
I-
slap in abs because of how many variations of legs
yeah,
there are.
fair enough.
You do calves, you do quads, hamstrings. Like there's so many different exercises you can do.
Yeah.
Your groin,
No,
like
but there's a lot of like
Compound
compound exercises
Yeah.
like deadlifts and stuff.
yeah, true.
It
Deadlifting.
covers like most of it. So like what I do, I just do like I'll do some deadlifts.
What's your PR?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. 'Cause I'm
Fair
just,
Apparently deadlifts aren't like good for you. So
Fuck
I actually saw a
deadlifts,
video
man.
on
yeah,
it.
you mentioned this, innit?
Yeah, it was like so the risk to reward ratio for deadlifts is quite low. Oh no, quite low. So there's a high risk but low reward
No, it's about
for
like having.
deadlifts. That's
proper,
why
like,
athletes don't do it.
it's about like having proper form. So like
Yeah, proper
you know us,
form.
yeah, like we don't go to trainers and stuff. We only rely on ourselves and like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not enough to do like heavy exercises.
Yeah, definitely.
But if like an athlete, yeah, you have your own coach.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
But
Yeah, yeah.
so I was seeing a video of this. I think it was the world's strongest man. He was talking about why athletes don't do deadlifts because of how risky it is for them to get
Yeah.
injured.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you see Eddie Hall, his like world record deadlift? Yeah, this guy almost died. Like he was deadlifting 500 kgs.
He got broken like last.
Was he not the one who bruised his,
500.
one of his
Yeah,
muscles?
yeah,
He almost had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
hearing about this.
And he
Was,
was-
was
yeah.
recently got this like last year or something.
No, this was like time ago.
This
This
time
was,
back,
yeah,
yeah,
2 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The half full guy broke it during quarantine.
Oh, the
That is crazy.
Scandinavian guy.
Yeah.
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 The mountain in it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Hamid, what's your favorite?
Favorite. It
Body
always
group.
changes. Usually arms, but then right now it's back.
Back, legs, back.
Chest one.
Wow, all of you guys like back. It's kind
Fair
of,
enough.
it's kind of suspect. Wait, what's yours, sir? Chest. Yasin's chest. Yeah, fair enough.
What's yours?
Mine's. I don't even know. You know. What's my favorite work? I would say shoulders actually.
Shoulders.
Yeah, shoulders.
Fam,
probably.
I used to love doing shoulders, man.
Can we unanimously agree that abs are the worst?
No,
Nah,
I think it's abs is like
abs
the
are the
second
worst.
one.
Abs
for me.
Legs are the
Abs
worst
are
for me.
Legs are second best.
Legs are the worst.
The
for me.
legs are definitely
Legs
up
is
there.
like bottom of the list for me. Trust me.
No way.
I hate legs, man. Legs is the worst day. Legs, bro. Leg day is the day. It's like everyone tells you to do, but it's like the day you just want to skip.
No, but like the thing with abs, yeah, it's so different. Like, I'm not trying to like brag, but like when you have abs, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah,
much
fair
more
enough,
satisfying
yeah,
to do
fair enough,
abs
fair enough,
because
fair
you can
enough.
actually see the
Yeah, fair
difference.
enough, fair
And
enough,
it's
fair
so
enough.
much more difficult.
Yeah,
It's so much more
that makes
satisfying.
sense, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Definitely. All right. Should
Yeah.
call it there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Denizhan.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
no
for having me. Lovely stuff.
Thank you, Denizhan, for coming
Amazing
on.
experience. Follow my Instagram, first link in bio, yeah?
Yeah, fair enough, come on. We'll add Denizhan's Instagram.
We really appreciate like the everyone. The response has been crazy for all the past videos.
Yeah,
We're trying to-
definitely.
We're trying to up the quality, up the production. As always, leave any suggestions.
In the comments, use the comment section, leave any suggestions,
Yeah.
leave a like on the video, share it with
Subscribe.
your friends, that's the most important. Just keep sharing it, keep telling your friends to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to increase the subscriber count. But yeah, that's it. Keep sharing the video.
Yeah.
And
Hey, final shout out to my mom and dad. Is the joke save you?
Come on.
hey,
Come on. Yeah.
shout out to my mom and dad as well.
Shout out to mom and dad too. Shout out to mom and dad.
Shout out to all moms and dads. Yeah. Hey, shout out to
Yeah, but we'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
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 Take care.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.